Hi everyone, so today I'm going to show you how to make an ice cream on your loom. So for this project you're going to need a hook and your loom and a few rubber bands. So I have a few sorted out in color over here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use these plastic rubber bands to make an ice cream with this loom. So let's get started. So if you want to make an ice cream, you're going to need, two ice cream colors or one, and then you're going to need a cone color. I'm going to choose, the cone's going to be white for mine, so the cone's going to be white, and maybe one of my ice cream colors should be yellow. So here I have my yellow. And my next color, how about red? Okay, so I'm going to take my colors right here. Okay, so let's get started. On my loom, I'm going to start with my cone or with my ice cream. So let's see. I'm going to take one of each of my ice cream colors since I'm taking red and yellow. I'm going to take red plus yellow and put them together. Double band. And I'm going to put it straight on my loom. Next, I'm going to take my first color, which is red, and I'm going to take two reds this time. What I'm going to do with these reds is I'm going to put them right here. Now, I'm going to take yellows. So, since yellow is my next color, I'm going to take you two yellows and put it aside. I'm going to now take one of each color again, double band, and put it on my loom straight like this. Now I can take my two yellows and put it diagonally. Now it's the easy part. What we're going to do is take one of the color, put it down, and another color. So since my other color is yellow, going to put it double band down. Now one of each color. Okay. I have one of each color. Just going to put it down on my loom. Now I'm going to repeat that one last time for my ice cream, or if you flip your ice cream down and you think that's better, cone. So it depends on how it comes out. So you could do any order when you're doing this step, but at the top you need to do exactly the step I did, red or whatever your first color is, and then one of each and your next color. Or if you're only using one color, it doesn't matter. But the order does matter. Just remember to do the places correctly. So one of each color and down. Now we're going to do the cone or the ice cream, or yes. So I'm going to double band my whole cone except the last bit, which is just the cap band. Now what I'm going to do is down. So take two bands again, put them together, and down. I'm going to do that again with my white. Okay, so now let's do it again. One and two. And then my last two rubber bands. Going to put it down. Okay, now this is the funny part. We're going to do the point, but the point can be funny, especially since we're working with bands, and this on this loom it wouldn't look that much, but if you're taking another loom it would look weird. So I'm going to take double band and put it like this. Now I don't want to connect this and this because that's for a different one. Okay, now what I'm going to do is actually get one white band or whatever you can call it is, and actually try and put it, yeah. So I want to put it right here as my cap band. It's a single one. Okay, now we're going to do funny triangles. Well, it might not be so triangle-y if you're doing it on the other loom that you can have. But I'm going to take one yellow, put it aside, one white, put it aside, one red, put it aside, and lastly, another white and put it aside. Okay. Now what I'm going to do is triangles. So, I'll tell you what to do if you have the other loom too. So, my first color was red. So, I'm going to take my red and skip this part and go down there and make a triangle like this, but take it off from this peg. But if you have the other loom, you would have it like this or something like that, but you just want a triangle if you have the other loom. Okay, going to do next one. Actually, going to move it a bit up, so right about here should work if you put there, and right down that peg. Okay, now the white is different. When you put the triangle, just put it on this peg for now. Extend, twist, and what we're going to do might surprise you. We're going to put it as a triangle again and remove it from this peg. Now that's a double triangle, or whatever you want to call it. And we're going to do the same thing, or if your rubber bands are super stretchy, you might even be able to do 3 on this one, which is usually how you could do it. But since mine are a bit, they don't stretch very much, they can only do double triangle. So, if you can, you might be able to twist it 3 times. Now, we're going to do the hooking process. So, when we do the hooking process, I really like to take my cap band and undo one so it only has 2, and then take it and stretch underneath it, and I grab the bands here, but what we're going to do here is pull one out, reach under the cap band, and get the top 2 or the bottom 2, but not the cap band. And since it came from this peg, I'm going to put it on this peg. Okay, now I'm going to reach under the cap band again, and this time pull out the other 2. So pull, reach, and take this up, and put it to the next one. Okay, so you should have this type of figure peg isn't like them. It doesn't really have anything going to this one. So what we're going to do is actually take all of the bands that are on here. So all of them, and remove it from this peg. Go to the next peg. So this peg should be empty now. Now I'm going to go underneath the triangle right here because we don't want to hook that up by accident or even on purpose, because the triangle is only helping us. It's not actually, we're not really using it. It's helping us to keep things in place. So we want to reach under the triangle, get the two, put them on our next peg. So that's the same over here with the triangle. Just kind of reach under the triangle instead of on it, since the triangle was to help. Okay, got them and put them on my next peg. Okay, so yours might look like this one or like this one. That doesn't matter. Now let's move on. Over here we have another triangle. Reach under that triangle and get two down there and move it to the next peg. It should kind of do that thing that you get a feeling that it's gonna break, but suddenly it's like, I'm really good, and you see it kind of forming. See, that just happened. Okay, now it's this one's turn. Reach under, get them, go, and to the next one. Now what we're going to do is reach under this triangle, get them, or it does get pretty hard when you get to the top, but you should be able to do it. So when it just extends, you're going to just leave it. So let's do the next one. Get this, pull it off the peg, onto the next peg. Okay. Now let's do the middle one. So you just pull all of the ones that you can see there and pull it to the next one. So what's special about these middle pegs is that the triangle doesn't get on them if you have this type of loom. And when you get it and pull it to the next one, there is this band that's keeping it from going away. So let's do it here. Reach under, pull out, extend to the next one. Okay, almost the same for the middle one, but you know what's going on with the middle peg, don't you? Yes. Okay. And then we get on the triangle, get it, pull it up. Okay. Now this is the part where it gets a little bit different. This time you don't have anything to reach under for all of these. So what we're just gonna do is just get the ones that you see, get them all to this peg. So even this one, reach under right down here and get all the ones you see there, take it, get it to this peg. Now this one, just reach, get this one. Now, with all of these bands, this might be a little confusing, but reach under all those bands, get the two bands, get them off, and one might break, but should go on to the next one. it's okay if it breaks. Now what we're going to do is removing it. You want to take your hook and remove it from each peg, like this. It's okay if some get left behind. It's just that they need to stay there. And maybe some might stay, some might get on with your creation. You can't tell. So hopefully all of them would actually get on it. So keep removing, and very, very slowly and carefully. You can do it like me, and you can do it slower than me. But don't go faster than me because it might break. And here's your ice cream. Mine got well with this at the ice cream part and these as the cone, but yours might be the opposite. So, thanks for watching. Also, you can actually remove them if you want by pulling. Bye!